The DM56 is the trigger finger option from the marksman rifle category. Its damage is high enough that it will 2-shot if you hit the headshot multiplier, and it'll 3-shot to the rest of the body, making it a very fun time using it. The DM56's time to kill is really going to depend on how quick your trigger finger is, so you need to find that delicate balance between spamming this and actually being accurate with it. Before I show you the attachments I had on, I upload every day to this channel. Leave that like and sub down below if you enjoy the class or the video, but let's talk about the class setup. Let's start off with the barrel today. We have on the Cryo 6 match barrel. Across the board, it's a speed buff. A lot of the attachments we're going to be putting on are speed attachments, because something a lot of people seem to get wrong or just don't straight up understand is that you can't really extend the gun's damage range. It's going to be a 2 or 3 shot kill at basically any distance you'd be taking a gunfight with in the regular multiplayer maps. So there is really no point to extending the gun's damage range, so we're going for the speed option. Next attachment's going to be the FTAC MSP98 hand stop underbarrel attachment. It just helps with the recoil for what little recoil we are going to have to deal with this thing. For the most part, the gun is very controllable, but if you get super spammy at distance with it, it might kick a little bit, so this is where that comes in handy. Next up is going to be the laser. The FSS OLV laser aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and then aiming stability is very nice for precision weapons. Ultimately, we ended up going with this because there's no real downside to using it, and it's actually better than both the comb and the stock option, so here we are. Next for me is the 40 round magazine. Usually mo bullets, mo better. In this case, since you're going to be spamming this weapon a lot, the most bullets is the most better. And if you come into the details, the difference between the 30 round mag and the 40 round mag is basically non-existent, so there's no reason not to use the bigger option. Last but not least, I have on the Mark III reflector. Now, the iron sights for the Holger family aren't really that bad. You could get away with using the iron sights and using a different attachment if you want to. I just felt this was a better choice than using one of the other attachments for me. With that said, you could very easily take off the 40 round magazine and the reflector, then put on the stock and the comb of your choice, and that would probably make the gun better for your playstyle, but for me, this is what I was rocking with. I mean, why didn't I get to ride in the helicopter? Y'all made me walk here? What is this thing called? The DMR56? DM56. Thing is fun to use. It gives really big FAL vibes from like BO2. It can 2-tap and it'll 3-shot at basically any distance. That's why, like, the long barrel isn't really necessary in my opinion. We will see. Its recoil is also not that bad. Makes sense. Makes sense, and then that guy spawns in that corner. Fantastic. We love that for us. Aye, these spawns are all over the place now. The games weren't like this until I hit record, which was this match. And the second I hit record, everything goes goofy mode. That guy just spawned behind me? Of course he did. Alright, let's slow it down a little bit. Maybe we can get a streak going. Nope, because they're going to spawn right beside me. The downside to slowing it down, they will spawn behind you at some point. That's an enemy. Yep, they just spawned behind me in the exact corner I'm in. Yep, just, I don't get it. I just got shot by 5 members of the enemy team. Again, here's where we can back up and slow it down, but they're just gonna spawn behind me. Like, oh my god, let me do something, bro. Like, stop letting me get 5-chowed by the enemy team.
Stay alive. Reloading.
That's an enemy! That's an enemy! That's an enemy! That's wasn't and spawned them somewhere else! What am I doing wrong? What did I do in a prior life to have this happen to me? This is so stupid. Then there are people that are gonna comment on this, whether it be in this video or like the shorts I post about what's going on. They're gonna be like, Blood really thought he'd get good spawns in COD, skull emoji. Like, yeah, man. I've had bad spawns before, but like what this is doing is like... Like, what is that? I'm spawning parallel with the entire enemy team. Like, I've had bad spawns before. That's not the problem. The problem is I'm spawning with the entire enemy team. And then they just all turn around and look for me, even though that's where they're spawning. Like, this map has conditioned people to have, like, trust issues. Oh, good nade. I could have read that. Yeah, give me the kill. Holy shit. Yeah, we're a rat. We're a rat for that one. Did he spawn there? Yes, he did. That's just the title of this video, spawning with my ops. That's all this is. It's just me spawning in different places and the enemies being there. Don't get it twisted. Me complaining about spawns doesn't mean this gun isn't fun to use. This gun is very fun to use. It's surprisingly fun to use, actually. Oh, good read. Did 105 damage to myself. Love that for me. Damn. I mean, 73 with a DMR is not bad, I guess. No matter how cancerous the spawns are.